In a busy town surrounded by fields and mountains, there lived a young woman named Mira. On the outside, she seemed fine. She had a stable job, friends who cared for her, and a family who loved her. But deep inside, Mira felt like she was walking through life with an empty heart. Every day looked the same. Wake up, go to work, come back tired, sleep. She had dreams once, but now they felt meaningless. She often sat by her window at night and whispered to herself, "What's the point of all this? Why am I even here?" Her smile slowly faded. She stopped doing the things she once enjoyed. Even her friends noticed the dullness in her eyes. Mira felt like she was carrying a heavy stone inside her chest. One evening, while walking home, she saw an old gardener working near a small public park. His back was bent, his hands were rough, and yet his face glowed with peace. Every flower he touched seemed to bloom brighter. Mira, curious, asked him, "You work here every day, don't you? What do you get out of this? These flowers will wither soon anyway. Doesn't it feel pointless?" The old man looked at her with kind eyes and replied, "Child, life itself is like these flowers. It doesn't last forever, but while it's here, it can spread beauty, joy, and hope. Do you think the butterfly cares how long the flower lives? For that brief moment, it gives nectar, fragrance, and life." Mira stood silent, his words echoing in her heart. But the gardener wasn't done. He handed her a small packet of seeds. "Take these," he said. "Plant them by your window. Water them daily. Don't ask what you will gain. Just give your care and wait." Mira didn't know why, but she agreed. The next morning, she planted the seeds in an old clay pot. Day after day, she watered them. At first, nothing happened. She even thought about throwing the pot away. But the gardener's words stopped her. She kept going. After 2 weeks, tiny green shoots peeked through the soil. Mira's heart skipped a beat. Slowly, they grew taller. Day by day, she noticed the changes. The first leaf, the small buds, and finally, the colorful blossoms. Every morning, she smiled when she saw the flowers dancing in the breeze. She began waking up early just to watch the sunrise fall on the petals. For the first time in a long while, she felt alive. She realized something important. Life doesn't become meaningful by waiting for some big achievement. Meaning is created in small moments, by giving, by caring, by loving, even in silence. Mira returned to the park and found the gardener again. With tears in her eyes, she whispered, "I understand now. The flowers were never just about the blossoms. They were about what they awakened inside me." The gardener nodded gently. "Exactly, my child. When life feels pointless, don't look for meaning in the distance. Plant it in the small things you do today. Just like those flowers, it will grow quietly inside you, and one day you will bloom too." From that day forward, Mira stopped chasing after the big purpose. Instead, she focused on small acts of kindness, creating joy for herself and others. Slowly, her emptiness began to fade, replaced by gratitude and peace. Moral of the story: when life feels pointless, it's not because life has no meaning. It's because we forget that meaning is built in little acts, little efforts, and little seeds we plant each day. Happiness is not always at the end of the road. It's hidden in the journey itself. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps us bring more inspiring stories to you.